Alrighty, welcome back to Picotron. We are going to continue off where we last were. I've added new stuff to it. So I've taken the real sprites from Ghostseeker and added them into the game. I've also added the real level from Ghostseeker, so now if I run it, now we're in here. I've also changed the coordinates, so we are at -292 and -292. So x -292, the same for y, and we'll spawn. If you can copy the whole level, probably you won't. You'll spawn right in here. So yeah, that's pretty good. So continuing where we left off. This is actually pretty small of a game, right? Because as you can see, it's really tiny. We've got 3 variables. We've got 4 lines of code inside of update. We've also got 4 lines of code in draw, so it's really tiny. But it is a working version of Ghostseeker Scrolled. So let's just get right into coding. And so first we're going to create a new level sprite. So I'm going to copy this, paste it here. So now we've got this level. Then we're also going to create a new tile. Well, now I'm going to just make this a pile of gold, because we are now going to add the functionality to win, which is going to be great, because a lot of fun stuff, because you like to win in video games, I'm guessing. So, just going to add this thing. Oh wait, I made it too far. So, wait, no, I've got to go one up. Nope. A lot of times I actually mess up in this thing. So I guess that's good. Then I'm just gonna copy that and just start stamping it all over the place. Okay. So, I'm guessing it's like a triangle. Kind of looks like a chip, kind of, but it's a pile of gold. We're just gonna think it's a pile of gold. So I'm gonna copy this, go into this level. I'm gonna put it far out there. So that's where our pile of gold is, and then we are going to delete this level tile. And oh my gosh, I'm going so slow. Okay, there we go. I'm moving faster now. So I think that's roughly good. Now back in this thing, this is where we are adding our level. So we're just gonna add another layer, 19, because that's our sprite. Now the pile of gold is right here, and it totally works still really well. Now I should have went with a square thing because of what we're gonna add, but we're just gonna add tile. So we're adding hitboxes. So this is amazing. I came up with all this code. Yes, I came up with all of it. I didn't look it up or anything. So let's get started. So in our code right now, we've got really tiny stuff. So we're gonna add, how many variables is that? 1, 2. We're gonna add 6 variables. This is a lot, but WX. Then, okay, before we add the variable, we're gonna print. And print X and print Y. Why are we printing X and Y? Just because we can tell, it's up here by the way, where our tile is. I'm actually gonna change. This is something really important. We add A, which is our acceleration. So now I move slower. So now I'm pixel perfect. That is basically where it is. So, negative 263, negative 297. So down here, WX negative equals negative 263, then equals 179. I'll check if that's correct again. So roughly about oh, I messed it up. See, even I messed up. So there we go. Now the game knows where this where the pile of gold is. But we've gotta. So if we currently add this, we have to be at these exact coordinates to activate, let's say, a win, because this is a pile of gold. So maybe these are ghost gold, so we can pick them up. I don't know. Whatever we can come up with. Now, in the real Ghostseeker Scrolled, I actually made this a fountain, or like a machine that gives you dashes. Because we don't have dashes in this game, but Ghostseeker Scrolled does. So, now we're going to create our other variables. So, hitbox, win x, W is x, W is win, sorry. I hope this is recording. I have no idea if it is. Then we're going to equal WX. And then we're going to do this 2. So now we're doing the Y's. So now that's going to work. Now it's time for variable setup. But because this value doesn't really change at all, it's like this value doesn't change. If it's changing, then you're gonna have to add like whoever is changing, then you're gonna have to add this in update, because update goes every single frame. But because it does not move, then we're fine. This is very simple. So minus equals, which is going to change it. We're going to minus that's a value. It's going to be 16. Now for this, we're going to plus equal. So now it's going to add. So basically, I've got to add. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to set the variables. So now, these are at the dead center. This is like the center of our tile. But now, we're adding a hitbox, because our hitbox, our sprite is 16 by 16. And that's just how it is. And then, I can change the values. So you gotta, change it to be minus, let's say, 20 or plus 20, so you can make the hitboxes however big you want. Basically, because it's like this, the hitbox is going to go around all of these areas. Now we've got that set up. Now we're going to add a new variable. Sorry about all the variables. Win. Win is going to tell us if we win, obviously. Then we're going to do stuff when we are win. So if X is more than... So, sorry about the cut. I accidentally hit a key. If X is more than HWX X1, so this is going to be the one that minused. So it's going to be... let's say this is the center. It's going to move 16 pixels over. So that's that. Then, and I spelled that wrong. Then here, exact same, but just with x2. And then now the y, so that's it. Then in here, when equals 1, then we are going to forever set our y to be that, so we can't leave the area so we can't move now. Now we just won't be able to move. And then now in here, first of all, we can get rid of these because we're not doing anything with them. And then if when equals 1, then we're going to CLS 1. So this will not make it. If I touch it, we cannot see anything now. I've got to change this. I'm just too slow. So down here now, we're going to add print text saying you win 240 here, like that. That's the center of the screen. You win. Now I'm going to add that in gold text. So here 10. You win. Then print Control R to restart. 230. 45. Okay, so now this is so good, right? So, hope you guys learned something from this. Probably you did it. Well, you did, probably. Yeah. But, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. If you want to see more stuff on this, let me know. Maybe I'll figure out enemies or something like this. This is really simple. Yeah, so you can copy this. I'm fine with it. This is just so simple. I found it a lot easier to just make this instead of following tutorials. But this only works with one enemy. Does not work with two. So you have to create a new. You need to have, like, let's say you had 2 enemies on screen. You'd have to create, like the 12 that you'd need, if I did my math right. But yeah. See you guys later.